I've been dreaming about sharks sometimes. One thing I want to say is I love sharks. I like sharks. I think sharks are cool. They look scary. They're big. They're huge. They're like the predator of the waters, right? I'm reading a lot about like these dangerous creatures. I've been reading about crocodiles, I've been reading about sharks, I've been reading about bears, I've been reading about threatening creatures. Because in case if I will ever have to face these creatures, I wanna know like what can I do to fight it. I wanna know their weaknesses, right? Just if by any random chance I will find myself facing those, I wanna know how can I fight these creatures, what are their weaknesses. So I've read about sharks and then I thought, wow, sharks, they're not like as aggressive as people would think, right? So ever since then I have like a fascination for sharks, and I'd love at some point to swim with them. This looks like sand. So recently I've had a dream where I had a shark. I've been walking next to a beach and then we saw sharks swimming around. I don't know how it started, but I'll just start it like this. There have been sharks swimming around. I've been walking away. People have been screaming. They have been panicking. Or not yet. They have been unsure. There was confusion. People were not sure about what to do. Then I think someone has thrown something on the water. Either he has thrown something or I think he has thrown some kind of grenade on the water. And then there was electrocution, which electrocuted the shark. I think there was one shark. There was like this big guy, he was coming, he was like evacuating people, you know. At this instant, I was wondering, okay, I've been wondering at first if the shark will attack anyone, but now we're in a situation where the shark has been triggered, right? He has the shark felt something, you know. So now I'm wondering, okay, so what will the shark do now? I'm like, will the shark attack random people? Or what's going to happen? Will it swim away? I'm forgetting a detail. At the beginning, there were like fishes, you know? There were like fishes swimming. I remember surely we saw the shark jump out of the water. We saw the shark jump out and just eating a fish from the air and going back in. And that made people a bit confused and a bit fearful. And then he got electrocuted, and the guy, I think he was walking towards the shark still. Like he's a big tough guy, right? And then I remember he was screaming. The shark has torn a piece of flesh from him. Like you could see the piece of flesh missing. You could see red. And then I'm thinking, okay, so the shark has been able to tell who the aggressor is, so I can feel kinda safe. There's maybe a sign of intelligence, maybe I could still follow my dream of swimming alongside them without any fear. Oh, and there was a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood in the water. So at this time I was thinking, okay, so will the blood get confused? Like if they're attracted by blood, will they just start biting at random people? And then he just simply tore flesh off the aggressor. So I'm here thinking, okay, so far he has only attacked the person who offended him. So there's maybe some hope that at some point I could swim with them in peace. Maybe there's no threat for me. But I started walking away. I submitted myself to the passerby effect, you know, the passerby effect when something happens and you pretend like you don't see it, you just walk away. That was me. So there's this guy screaming with the flesh missing, he's coming out of the water is bloody, and I'm just here like walking away. You aggressed the shark, shame on you. Don't see it. I started walking toward the opposite side, and to the opposite side it was as if we were in a mountain. There were like stairs leading down, and there was like another side of the beach. I remember I was here in another dream. It's a fascinating location. There's one side of the beach, and then there are like huge stairs leading down. That's where most of the people are. And it takes a while to go down. It reminds me of the Mortal Kombat temple, where you have these stairs that just lead up from the Mortal Kombat movie, let's say, in case if it's different in game. But instead of going straight, it's going like this, then you have to go up like this, like there's like mountains, rocks, then you have a lot of people down there just chilling on the beach. So yeah, when I woke up from this, I was like questioning. I'm like, whoa, this is fucked up, man. I literally just walked away from someone who was struggling, but at the same time, I didn't feel guilt. I didn't feel bad for this guy in the dream. In the dream, I didn't feel bad for this guy. I didn't care that much. I actually felt more for the shark more than anything.